So do you all think that you know me? On my side to get something.
Yeah, I know. The voices, again. Welcome to Backyard Plinking. My name's Charles. I'll be your host as we go through and explore everything BB and pellet related, from air pistols to air rifles, targets, ammo, and today maybe an option for you guys. I don't know if a lot of you are keeping up really what's going on with YouTube and whatnot. I kind of got some funky stuff happening. There were some things that happened with them. They lost a lot of advertising revenue. Now, there are some people that depend on YouTube to make their living from. I don't. That was not my goal when I started this. I've said it before. I'll keep saying it until it's over. I have a career. I'm fairly good at it. At least 34 years of practice. Either I'm doing good or everybody's scared to say I suck at it. So there's a lot of these people that had to go through and find a different means of support. Now, there's a lot of crowd-based funding, fan-based funding. There's a lot of things that are out there, and what I did is I went through and I've been kind of paying attention to some of this stuff, and it give me an idea. Now, what I'm going to do, when this video is over, there's going to be a link in the description for an email address. Now, that's the same email address that I used when we did the Christmas giveaway. I know there's a lot of new subscribers. If you didn't see that, go back and watch it. Made a fool out of myself. Built this big rig and everything worked, and then poof, it blew up in my... Well, it didn't blow up in my face. It actually blew up in my yard, but whatever. But I am a man of my word. So this is what I'm thinking. Based on the feedback I get from you guys, there are some options that are out there for a fan-based funding, crowd-based funding. And there's a lot of them where you can actually go through and make the amount public. So, if you guys want me to do the legwork, get all this stuff together, this is kind of what I figured. We could either do it on a monthly or per content release. So, alright guys, this is what we're going to do. We're going to start collecting money this month. This month we want to get X amount of dollars. I'm going to go through and I'm going to buy X air gun. Going to shoot it. Going to review it. Going to run through some paces, some tests. At the end of that, we have a raffle. Give it away. Or maybe there's 2 or 3. Maybe we'll hold an auction. Maybe we can create enough money, generate enough money, where something that's $150, $170, $199, we can auction it all for $75 or $80. Here's the thing, a lot of little nuances in there. I don't want to pay the shipping on something. I don't want you guys to have to pay the shipping on something. So we have to make sure there's enough money in the account. Some of this is, until I can kind of figure it out, is going to be strictly U.S. based. What about the guys overseas? It's a good point. Thought about that. Trust me. There's a lot of rules, regulations, and stuff like that. However, people that are overseas, if you want to get involved, guess what? Amazon delivers everywhere. Might not be an air gun, but it could be optics, targets. There's a lot of different things. I didn't say I figured it all out. initial stages. But I figured this would be an easy enough way to go through, and we can all kind of help one another. I mean, when it comes up to Christmas, whatever's in there, I'm going to go through and, that one Christmas, last Christmas, I went through, there was 3 winners. That's the money I had to pay shipping and stuff like that. What if we had 50 winners? Plus the option of the auction stuff and, whatnot. But I just figured this might be a good way for everybody to be able to help one another. What do you get out of it? Nothing. Apparently you wasn't paying attention. Just told you when we started all this, I started the YouTube channel not to make a living off of YouTube. Let me tell you what I get out of it. We go through and we do stuff like this. I'll get an air gun, I'll get to shoot it, I'll get to review it, I'll get to run it through some paces, some tests, stuff like that. I'll get to show it to all you guys. And it gets mailed to somebody, whether it's an auction, a raffle, whatever. That's what I get out of it. Like, I have access to enough stuff now that if I did a video day for the rest of the year, you guys still wouldn't see all of it. It's not, I didn't just start buying stuff when I started doing this. I mean, been around the block for, several blocks. I've been picking up stuff here and there for a long time. I just want everybody to be able to get out and enjoy some time in their own backyard. Maybe there's something that would show up that, you necessarily wouldn't buy unless you had a good option for it. Maybe there's some people that, I mean, the possibilities are endless for what we could actually do together for somebody. Now, having said that, so, well, gee whiz, how do we know? Well, that's the thing. There are some fan-funded sites, crowd-funded sites, where I can make the total amount that is there public. Right? Just to make sure everything is on the up and up and stuff like that. Anything that I pick up, I mean, gee whiz. Google. Price of a Ruger Airhawk. Walmart. $103.97. You go back, you look at whatever site it is that we decide we're going to use. Hey, look, there's $103.97 missing. Ain't that hard to keep up with. So, I just figured I'd put the offer out there. If you guys want me to do it, I'll be happy to do the legwork. Once again, a lot of you guys that are overseas and stuff like that, we might have to, until the point in November where I can make contact with some people that have facilitations of rules and regulations overseas in certain countries. We might have to stick with targets or, optics or something like that. But, I've had comments from people that say, hey, look, show us how to make some more homemade targets. We're tired of shooting the same stuff. We can buy stuff here, but it's really expensive. It's hard to get a hold of. It just ain't no fun that way. So, I figured I'd put it out there. There will be a link in the description for the email address. You can post a comment on this video, or even the Facebook thing. Yeah, the Facebook page is still there. I move videos over there. That just really never has been my thing. But if you guys want to post something on the Facebook, that's fine. I will, honest engine, I will make a effort to go back in there and check that on a regular basis. Who knows? Might convert some other people to our cause. Anyway, just thought I'd put that thing out there, and hope you guys give me a response. We'll wait 2-3 weeks, maybe a month. Not everybody sits down and watches YouTube all the time. Sometimes it's maybe just on the weekends they get to it. But please let me know what you think about the idea. I'll put the rest of it together. We'll put some rules, some regulations together. We don't want the same people getting being the winner of the auction all the time. I mean, there's easy ways around that. Don't want the same people winning all the time. Very simple to do. So just drop me a line, let me know. Oh yeah. You'll get to see the result of that in the next video. Next time, my name is Charles. Been Backyard Plinking.